Hello everybody, Mr. Terry here with episode 2 of the vanilla, so to speak, career mode. RLS Career Overhaul is amazing and everything, but I wanted to kind of do a little bit more something vanilla. I did add a couple of more, oopsies, there we go, Control-Alt-W, there we go, uh, more graphical type of a deal. We do have this MK's dynamic weather control, so this will allow it to be like raining and different things as well as we go through. So kind of changes things up a little bit that way. I also did add, won't load though. Is it this one? This one. Here we go. So yeah, we got this guy, so we can do different skyboxes if I wanted to do that instead of the weather at any point. We could go ahead and pull open the menu here. Performance mod just helps to keep the performance up a little bit better. And then, the skybox. So really nothing crazy as far as the core gameplay and everything. Gonna remain vanilla. You guys can follow along. Small wind bursts. Oh, it'll tell me about that stuff. That's pretty cool. So before in last episode, I did have the RK Engines mod. I did take that out just in the sake that things didn't really seem to line up cost-wise too great for here. So we're back into the normal vehicle, normal parts, normal motor, everything like that. But we can go ahead and actually, with some money, we could probably put in the 3-liter inline 6. But I kind of want to keep some of the fuel economy and everything kind of going with that here. So we have different options here. We could do a race 6-speed manual if we wanted to put that in there for a little bit better. Right now, I think the big thing to look into, though, is probably getting... I'll do a viscous all-wheel drive. And then our front suspension. Yes, we have that. For some reason, it went rear-wheel drive, but with the front differential, I didn't understand how that went. Did that, but yeah, we just need to get that and probably put on a skid plate for the sake of it helping to kind of help us out with the car a little bit there. And then if we go back into part customization, cargo parts. So we got 4 medium boxes we can do right here. Cargo box slots. And there we go. So we can put in some trunk boxes as well. Get all sorts of cargo going. Something like that. There we go. So we've got stuff in the back seats. We've got the 4 in the trunk here. So we've got some cargo, so we can actually run some stuff here to do that. We want to keep our fog lights on if we're going to have any dynamic weather because, if it starts raining or anything like that. I'm going to try and keep the UI at minimal. Let's see. One thing I do want to add as well, or edit. That can hide in the cockpit mode, so really the only thing we'll have is tasks, racing displays, anything like that as it shows up. Otherwise, be basically as though there's no UI in here. Let's have this on as well. So we'll just go and we'll start with probably grabbing some delivery stuff here. Do have vehicle transports we can do. Cargo screen lets you do these kind of things. Pause if you would like to read through these at any point. Our main goal here is going to be seeing about some parts delivery. So it looks like we got shuffleboard garage. And then from there we can hit the other 2. So we could really just load up all 3 of these. They should all fit just fine. We got what here? 64 pounds, 2.1, 2.1, 632. 612, 18, 36, 100 and something pounds. Just like another passenger in the car within the weight. Of course, we got to make sure we use our blinkers and everything here. And I always like to choose the ETK here to start out because it just all around it's good. Even though it's a heavier car, Has plenty of space. It has the all-wheel drive, which is especially going to be useful if we have weather events and stuff like that, like we can have here. So is that telling us to go straight across? Yes, straight across. Let's make sure I know where it's trying to put us here. First, this little bit of an area did change a little bit, so we got to make sure that we watch that carefully. And a little bit of a hiccup there. Some stop and go style traffic going on here for them turning left to go down and around. It seems like we got a stops right here, so let them go ahead, get across real quick. A little bit of these kind of hiccups and stuff. I'm not sure what that may be exactly related to. The cool thing is having this wind on, though, it'll, we can have events. And of course, maybe down the line as we get, like, say, a lot better off with money and everything, we can turn on, like, the tornado event, for example, and have some fun with that, but not right now. Right now, more so just to try to kind of put in some of that realism and that weather, make things a little bit more dynamic, but as far as the core functions, keeping it all normal. I gotta try to remember if I do any missions to definitely go and turn off the weather, just so that way it doesn't impact it so bad. It looks like it wants us to go around that way, but really, I think this will be the quickest way to get on over to there. Skip around, we'll go up, turn back, take a left. Let me know, you guys, what your thoughts are on what I have included so far for things in here. If I should add anything else, graphics or anything like that, do mind. I don't have the world's greatest computer, so kind of pushing it a little bit already, but definitely always take a look and see if I can make things work without really making things look worse. There we go. So we got some more milestones as well here. A little bit of experience and stuff. And delivery completed menu. Noticing the paint doesn't match with our doors there. That's kind of interesting. Yeah. Anyway, we should have some milestones down here in the career path section now, so we can go on. Open that up. Don't want it anymore. It was selling some of the parts and stuff in the RK Engines mod. The parts cost money. So we got a little bit on that. Got 10,000 on goods and services, 20,000. One different facility right there, and one different facility right there as well. Actually, while I'm here, I should go ahead and see exhaust shop and Torres tires. Do we have anything there? Let's take a look at cargo. So exhaust shop, yes, we do have something we can grab to take there as well, and that's kind of the nice thing. We kind of load up and do well there. Might turn up the amount of vehicles. I'm not too sure if I really want to. It's at 10 right now. That's what the game decided it would going to be set as here for this. Looks like we had a little bit of an accident. Yeah, the other car pulled out in front of him. Not us, though, so we are okay. We can see a little bit of wind burst kind of a deal up in the top left. That's pretty nice to know. Of course, in this mode, we don't have any police active like we do in RLS, but still going to try to remain, I wouldn't say strictly law-abiding, but to some extent, just a little bit. Little lag spike there. So we ran on into it. We busted that out. That stinks. We'll drop that off. Perfect. So we get some goodies here. Some reputation up. See what else we have in here. Spearleaf Marine Logistics. They'll have a lot of stuff over that way. Excuse me there. Been battling something like that. I don't know. I wouldn't say so far as I've been sick, but just been battling a little bit of a deal like that. Yeah, we got Fast Automotive we wouldn't want to worry about. Jerry Riggs is on the other side there of that little bridge we came across. Velasco Auto with special vehicle parts all the way across over there. Let's go ahead and we'll load up both of these. See if we can get anything going that way also for the next one here. Drop that off. It gets us up to 20,000. I kind of want to get up to like 30 before I look into really doing something with the car. I try to want to keep it, well, I want to make it so it'd be able to take a trailer. So we can do some more delivery missions that way. Work towards kind of knocking this out, getting it leveled up all the way. Get some good reputation going. Then we can start looking towards maybe a T-Series as well. Start running some of that stuff around. So yeah, we got Velasco Auto. That's kind of on the way. We can do that one. Otherwise, we don't have capability for one of the other ones. See what we got in here. We have Velasco City Garage. That's all that we can take space. So then, yeah, just that red car there. So kind of get out here quick. You got an accident forgiveness as well, so that's good. Getting all of the red lights. Clouds are gathering, so it may start raining here, is what it's kind of saying. It'd be cool if we had like windshield wipers for all of the cars, but we don't. That's okay. We're definitely hitting the lights here very much so. This van is kind of in the way a little bit of going around and just taking care of it, but second gear, don't want to stall that. There we go. Put her down for a second, kind of go around. We're gonna skip this. We got Chinatown logbook entry there, so it's a new location. I'm gonna take a risk to go on around like that a couple times here. we go. We can go ahead and drop these off. Doesn't really give us a whole lot of money, but getting the reputation up, that's where it really counts. So again, we got another one here we can take towards Spearleaf Marine Logistics. Otherwise, the others are kind of, yeah, that's kind of just too much. For the time that it'll take, it's just not worth. So we're going to head on over that way. .15-mile-an-hour wind bursts now here. We'll kind of see how that affects the gameplay as well. Well, that was you. Going in a left-hand turn lane. Yeah, the AI definitely needs some work on their pathing throughout here. And I do have it set so I can use cruise control here. I'm not actually doing anything with the throttle here. The car is doing it itself. I am shifting though. That is the thing I do need to do. If it was an automatic, it wouldn't be so hard to handle, but still not too big of a challenge, I don't think. Yeah, wind speeds are picking up a little bit. We're up to 15.2 miles an hour now. So, wondering if that is something that we're going to end up having to contend with a little bit here. That's our 5th gear, and it's leaving us quite high at 60 miles an hour for RPM, so 6-speed transmission probably wouldn't be so bad, so we can adjust it as well. Hehe. Payback. Looks a little bit dense here. I'm kind of curious to see how the AI will handle all this stuff too. .7 mile-an-hour wind bursts now. Yeah, the wind is definitely starting to slowly pick up out there, but I still don't think that's too bad. I've dealt with, what, 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts riding a bicycle, and all that riding and driving a car too. So, I mean, I've definitely seen some wind. So we get 25 parcels available. Won't get trailer delivery until we get cargo delivery level 3, so that's the big thing with that. And of course, we're kind of hitting here some space restrictions as well. So like we got some stuff here we could take back into town. I was hoping to kind of stay towards the island. We really don't even have anything else for an option. These will give us definitely something. The timed small post parcel. Where's that one? That one's got to go all the way up over to there. And grabbing the other ones, though, is more important to me to do here. So, and then this is something that I had completely forgotten about. We get to go and actually pick up the parcels here. And the cool thing would be to see some like storage containers and bins and stuff like that show up and disappear in places, you know, and depending on what we pick up and drop off and everything. But there's some rain. It is just vanilla rain, like you can actually do that within the game itself, but I don't know why it wants me to go all the way around this whole loop and everything. Just gotta go back this way. It's right there. Oh, man. Yeah, now we can pick up for that other one, and then these guys. Let's see if I can. Can't really get her to spin or move or nothing yet. Definitely a bit slow. They're all gonna stop here at the stop sign. There's my brief stop there. I didn't look, but seems like everything's all right. Just gonna go ahead and kind of go around here. Let's go ahead and get some speed, see what we can do. This gearing is long yet. Set up from the other arcade deal there. Yet our fifth gear is too short. It's a little bit of a weird one that way, I think. It's both long and short in a way. Like, yeah, fifth gear shouldn't be sitting at 3,000 RPM at 60, because if I was to be doing 70, that'd be a little bit worse there. Looks like the weather's kind of calming down a little bit. Zip on through here quick. See what we can get down this way. We got some traffic here. Let's squeeze right on through there. Brakes are definitely doing very good. Sorry for cutting you off back there. dive on through here. Get in front of that sunburst. Perfect. Now that we're back to the city, we'll just kind of coast on down here. And yeah. Set it right at 40. I think that's a pretty fair speed there. I am full throttle. And then we gotta turn around right away to go here. Maybe it's somebody's, organ transplant or something we just dropped off. I don't know. I think that'd be time sensitive though, then again. Medical supplies, I guess. It would be pretty cool if I could do an electric upfit to this car, kind of convert it to electric. That would be amazing, but maybe there's a mod out there, but I don't think that's a vanilla feature, so kind of let that be as it is, because I want to try to keep the core of this as much to vanilla as I can. I just went and got the other one, didn't I? No, that's the same one. What did I break? Oh no, I just got headlights on yet. That is. Yeah, I broke both the fog lights. Maybe some sort of guard towards the front bumper. Okay. We got these. And we could tow on over to the garage. Go to the Velasco City garage. A little further away from the area, but again, I wanted to just do a little bit there to kind of get that leveling up and see about buying a trailer. It doesn't look like we actually need to repair it, do we? 282 here. Otherwise, it'd be 1,500 to use insurance and 500 there. Take 20 seconds on that. That'll be fine because we can go ahead and see about buying a trailer. It's a travel trailer. Don't want something too big, like this box trailer wouldn't be too bad. Excuse me again. Sorry about that. Gotta get it figured out, right? Yeah, and this not being searchable or sortable or anythingable kind of stinks, but yeah. Looks like the only thing is it's just sorted by pricing, so that box trailer might just be what we have for an option here. Because we can put some cargo into it, cargo boxes, so we can take some more stuff around that way. Let's go ahead and retrieve our car while we let the trailer be delivered. We'll go ahead and do some stuff here. We can hear that wind kind of coming in there for a moment. Yeah, regular interior, nothing a big deal. They want to try to make it lighter, kind of offset some stuff here, but passenger seat, can't put a box there as much as I would love to. Gonna go ahead and empty that though. And driver's seat, racing seat we'll put on into there, so extra seat itself costs $1,200. And then let's see. ABS, got the grill, all that stuff. I'm trying to see front bumper. Where do we? Yeah, down here. And I mean, There's the off-road edition, which is basically just not a bumper at all, really. Just a tube bumper, but that I don't want to do. So, took away the paint. Interesting. Okay. Whatever, I suppose, right? That's what it is. Anything we can do with the glass here at all? No. Try to see what we can do to honestly kind of like lighten it up a little bit. Nothing really that I can think about. Yeah, so let's see. Roll cage, mud flaps. I mean, we can put an oil cooler into it, but I don't think we're going to push it that hard on the motor here. We'll go for the racing 6-speed manual just for the sake of helping out with the gear ratios overall. Put in some heavier duty engine mounts to keep that motor sturdy in there. Racing ECU wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. We're up at 11,042 and we only have 11,084 credits. I thought we had more than that. I thought I had over 20,000. No, I bought the trailer. Okay, well, we'll leave out the ECU. That'll pull us back because I just need to get something for power in here. Just a little something, and this might actually just be about it. Other than... definitely going to have to take something out that'll give us the deal here. Take out our racing seat there. That'll save us some stuff. What happened to it? Put no seat in there now? There it is. Remove passenger seat. Front left racing base. There we go. So now we get our seats back. We'll just leave those. Otherwise, we'll have the turbo for that. And that should help out a little bit with that. And then we can also go into the tuning menu here. As it lets us. Kind of see the weather has changed again out there a little bit. Tuning. And gear ratios should be okay. Should be. I think, yeah, I just want to make sure that things look fine. They weren't all weird. Actually, yes, we want to go here. Let's go over to my vehicles quick. And I almost forgot. We need to get a hitch on this. Tow hitch. Got just enough credits, we can still do that. There we go. So that way we can grab the trailer. It's going to be out there. And then one into here, cargo parts, 2 extra large slots, which we're just going to use cargo boxes for right now. And that'll allow us to get some more cargo hauling here. Boy. I don't think I have an exhaust going, do I? Very hard to see in here if I do. Oh, there's something there. Got the exhaust right there. Yeah. You have an exhaust there, right? No, that's the differential. Exhaust is over here? No, where did it go? No, that is just that. I don't have an exhaust then, do I? Well, that's okay. That'll give us more performance. Help out a little bit there. We're going to have a little bit of transmission whine here. Should be able to back this up pretty good here. Let's check from the center side here. Yeah. There we go. It seems like we pretty much had it perfect there. Gonna head on around the loop here. And see what we can pick up right away. We got 8 parcels available over here. We can take everything. But I don't know if I want to go so far as to go all the way to Spearleaf again. So we'll take everything but Spearleaf and the timed one there as well. There we go. Don't worry. I was going to go and fill up, but then I said to myself, no, we'll worry about that until we get a little bit lower on fuel. Oh, that transmission. I love the sound. It's just a little bit loud, though. My apologies for bumping into you there. We really came to a stop pretty quick, though. Sounds pretty good. You can see a little bit of an issue there with our blinker down from on the lower end of the bumper. Oh, we're not actually going to turn here. We're going to go straight across. We'll let Bastion go there. Go ahead and see. Oh yeah, much better. That's considering we're hauling the trailer now too, which granted it ain't a heavy trailer, but I'd say we're still got more acceleration overall. Good little bit of boost on in there, that's nice. Trailer locking up its brakes there. Up and around here. I really do like the look that it gives out here, though, with the dynamic weather. Here I am just following this, but where is it trying to take me? What the heck? That's got me going down and under over here. Alright, we'll go this way. All right, let's go ahead and drop off what we got. And then we'll have Glasgow Auto and Torres Tires. Do we have anything in here? There's only 4 parcel deliveries. Do have for Torres Tires there. Riches is also nearby, so might as well, right? Industrial Warehouse would be a good spot to go ahead and grab some more as well. So making some progress in getting leveled up, that is for sure. Let's go ahead and try and reverse on out of here pretty good. Got it, yeah. Nearly hit that pole there, but I should be able to just squeeze. Yeah, there we go. Was thinking about adding in the realistic headlights mod as well. The only downside is when time of day changes, tonight, sometimes the lights don't stay on, so. Yeah, I'm not sure if I really want to go that far or not. Definitely add to more immersion in the headlight beams being more accurate. For me at least, but traffic, not so much. Now there's a stop sign there, but I'm not gonna. A little bit of engine braking on that. There we go. We'll see if we can pick anything up over here as well to go to the rest of them. Got no sound going on for those. Very interesting. We did come up to level 2 for larger packages. That is awesome. Won't let me hit the A button to get that. That's okay. Let's see. Yeah, I really can't get to here so easily with the controller. Very interesting. We got fast automotive, but the industrial warehouse definitely could take those to help add a little bit to our pocket. Let's see if there's anything else up this way. See if we can kind of add on in here. Let's see what we can grab. Industrial warehouse, which is timed. Otherwise, you got Belasco Auto, which I do already have some stuff going to, so that would be good to add in. Almost didn't kind of register that there was that card there. We got the roamer. My goodness, got some good traffic coming from the right here. Nothing from the left yet. Just gonna go ahead and give it here. And then get immediately stuck being slow here. The new turbo is very nice, though. It's helping out very good. And here we got a little bit of wheel hop kind of a deal going on. Definitely going well, though, here. Ooh. Not watching where I'm going, so. Green light. And green light. There we go. slammed on the brakes there. He didn't even care that I ran into him. Just blew out both of my headlights, though. Yeah, definitely need to be a little bit more cautious there. That's reverse. Casually jumping while we've got the trailer there. Trying to kind of get this moving real good here. Right, we could drop that one off. There we go. A good little bit of experience, decent amount towards reputation. Do we have anything that's going to go to either the two locations we have left? Lasco audio, auto. Yeah, we got a tool crate here. We could definitely take that with as well over there, and then the industrial warehouse as well. Finish it a little bit like that. We should be all good. Turn around here. Not a huge amount of money we'll be making in, but there we go. Right, so we get some reputation up here. Yeah, there we go. We're already reliable on Belasco City Garage. So that means more money that we get, and we get some better ones coming in too. Got to double check. Do we have anything we can take to the warehouse here? No, we do not. There's some third person, so a little bit easier, but I don't have my headlights anymore. Would be fun if it did turn into nighttime. I'm not turning left there. Next set of lights. We got our fine. I forgot about the speed trap there, honestly. This kind of weather right here gives me, what is it, GTA 3 vibes. Oh, this is a while back. I mean, I used to play some games. Are we ever getting that weird rain-like thing here? Let's see. Do we have anything here going over to the industrial warehouse? First, I thought that said box of diamonds. That's box of documents. So no. Okay, drop this off. Now we get a good one. Got another milestone. We got level 2 for logistics. That's awesome. Our cargo delivery skill is going up a healthy amount there. Let's go ahead and back this up just a little bit here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what we got for milestones now. Ooh, good few. We got our speed trap one there. We spent 10,000 on new vehicles because we bought the car and the trailer, so that would add up there. 50,000 on goods and services, 4 different facilities, 9 different facilities. Delivering cargo to 4 and 9 as well. 5 parcels, 25 parcels. level 2 of cargo delivery skill there, and logistics branch. So, granted, yes, we're not making a whole lot of money. I think this is a good one to start, at least in the sense of getting some stuff knocked out. In the next episode, maybe looking at some of the other type of stuff, maybe some missions or something like that, to kind of get a roll in on some of that. But I don't want to do the same missions as I'm doing in the RLS Career Overhaul, so that way if anybody's watching both, they're not sitting there like, well, we just watched this. Pull over here a little bit. Okay, there we go. So we got ourselves a little bit more money back up and going. That's good. We'll head on over to the commercial garage this time. Yeah, so that is something interesting to note. The bumper did not repaint, even though I just put back what we had. It doesn't want us to repair it either. If I were to go here and then back, our headlights are fixed again. So again, we got a freebie on that. A little bit interesting, that's for sure. Yeah, nothing for repairing. That's good. Now let's go take it and get some performance assessment done so we can see where we're actually at with the turbocharger we've added. Camera angles are not the best here, but 14.8. I think that's respectable, considering it's a 90s four-door sedan with just a stage 1 turbocharger put in there, nothing massive. We do have 200 horsepower. Okay, so that's fair. It should work decent enough. Braking force is 0.9, probably reduced due to the rain being on, and I did not turn it off, but we're pretty much at the end of the episode here, so yeah, I figured to just leave that, just kind of get a quick assessment on our performance, take a look at how this thing's doing, which I think is doing very well for starting out here. And eventually want to look at getting something like a truck or a T-Series or something like that also. Maybe something for an electric vehicle so we can get around a little bit cheaper. Probably next episode we'll go ahead and take a look into actually refilling the vehicle as well, if I remember. Everything like that. Otherwise, guys, I think that will wrap it up for today's episode. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more RLS content or vanilla career content from BeamNG, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And I also do have the mods listed down in the description there, as well as other information and some other YouTubers that are worthy to check out. But that is definitely going to be it for today's episode, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.